All right, it is time that many of my subscribers have been waiting for. You've been asking what machines that I play to win all these free cruises, extend my playtime, and spend less money. And I'm going to show you what machines I played on Grandeur next. Hey, what's up? My name is Chris Fantini, and if this is the first time checking out my channel, I make videos all about how you can cruise for free aboard the biggest cruise lines on the planet just by playing in the casino. I make videos on how I do it, how I stretch my bankroll, and how the casinos actually give away these free cruises. So this video I'm really excited about because I've had several subscribers ask me to do it. They wanted to know what machines specifically that I'm playing in order to stretch my bankroll, have more play time, lose less while earning all of these free cruises. So I was recently aboard the Grandeur of the Seas, had a fantastic time, and I had a really lucky time in the casino as well. So I'm going to review all the games I played, which ones I think are great, which ones I think are not so great, and why. So there are several disclaimers I'd like to get out of the way before we start. The first one is I am absolutely not a gambling expert. I'm an amateur. I came upon this a few years ago. So this is strictly on my experience gambling and what I've earned in the casinos. I'm not a slot technician. I know a little bit about how slot machines work, but I'm certainly not an expert there. This is basically just what I've experienced and what works for me. It is gambling. You could lose a lot of money. You could win a lot of money. But if you follow my methodology, you will earn free cruises. Stick to a limit. Set yourself a budget every day and stick to it. Be disciplined. This is something I'm very good at. I do occasionally go over, depending on the situation. Maybe if I've had some really good wins, or if I'm trying to hit a goal, I might go over, but I'm very disciplined about that, and you should be too. It's very easy to start chasing wins and losing a lot of money, and that defeats the purpose of winning all these free cruises if you're gonna pay thousands of dollars to get them. My play methodology is strictly to limit risk, save your bankroll, extend your playtime, because that is the key to get offers for most of these cruise lines. It's points and time played in the casino. I'm not trying to show you how to win jackpots. If you want to win jackpots, that is an entirely different methodology. It costs a lot more money, and I would certainly avoid that if you're on a budget. All the disclaimers are out of the way. It's time for the fun. First, I'm going to start with the machines I played on Grandeur that I highly recommend. So the first machine I want to talk about is by far my favorite. It was my go-to machine, not only on Carnival Celebration, but here on Grandeur. It's called Shamrock Fortunes. And then there's also a sister machine called Dragon Adventures. They're exactly the same, just one has 3 dragons and one has a really cute little leprechaun. A little bit creepy too, but fun nonetheless. So what you're trying to do on this machine, there are 3 pots that build as you go, and you want to pop these pots. Each one triggers a different discrete bonus. I really like this game because the bonuses seem fairly easy to trigger. They will trigger together, so you might not get just one bonus triggering. You might get 2 or all 3. When you get all 3, those bonuses can be very, very lucrative. Another thing I like about this machine is that you can get some really good line hits too, just when you're playing outside of the bonus. So that keeps you going, right? That keeps your bankroll going, that extends your playtime, and that is the point of my method. So another really cool thing about this machine, and this is more anecdotal, but on the Grandeur of the Seas cruise, in 5 days, I saw the Grand won twice, which is really cool. So the Grand is around $8,000 at the start, and then it builds up. So that, along with the fact that we're getting a lot of line hits and a lot of bonuses and a lot of paybacks, this machine, I would say, is kind of a mid to lower volatility machine. So we're trying to stay away from super high volatility machines. So in case you don't know the difference, so a lower volatility machine will give you more line hits and more bonuses, so it will pay back more of the money you're putting in. It has a higher return to player. Generally speaking, you'll also see that these machines have lower jackpots. So this one's actually pretty high. 8,000 is pretty high. Generally speaking, lower volatility machines might have like a $500 jackpot, a $1,000 jackpot, a $2,000 jackpot. So if you're trying to look for lower volatility machines, those are the ones to look for. Higher volatility machines tend to have really big jackpots, like $20, $30, $40,000. You may not get as many line hits. The bonuses are harder to get, but when you do hit, you can hit really big. Again, this goes back to my methodology, which is you want to play low and slow. You want to have a lot of return to player. You want to get your bankroll stretched and your playtime stretched. Not only all that, but this is a very fun game to play. The bonuses are a lot of fun. The graphics are really good. So I highly recommend this game if you see it. So the next machine that I played was called Foo 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 Golden Showers. Not the best name, but kind of funny. So this machine isn't really the funnest game to play. It's a little bit boring. But the thing I like about this machine is that it's got a pretty high return to player and the bonus triggers a lot. It doesn't have a really fantastic fun bonus, which is why it's not the funnest game to play. But basically, it's going to return a lot of your money and you can play this game for a long time. 60-cent minimum bet. And the golden shower feature, there's a square container, and you will get it fed by coins. And then every once in a while, you'll have the golden showers feature. So basically what happens is wild coins spray out of this drum onto your reels, onto your pay lines, and then you get a line hit with all these wilds. And sometimes you get a lot of wilds, so you get a pretty decent line hit. Outside of the bonus, you'll also get some decent paybacks on just single line hits. And like I said, the bonus triggers quite a bit. So this is a good machine if you're just trying to build up, keep your bankroll, earn some tier credits to the next level on that casino loyalty program, or just earn tier credits to earn more cruises. All right, so the next one is a tried and true one. You probably know this game. It's Dancing Drums and all of the variants. So Dancing Drums Explosion, Dancing Drums Prosperity, Double Blessings is another one of them. They're all the same machine. They just look a little bit different and have a little bit different features. On this cruise, I play both the standard Dancing Drums and I also played Dancing Drums Prosperity. So the difference with Dancing Drums Prosperity is every once in a while, the reels will just arbitrarily grow, which gives you a better chance to have a good line hit. And then if you hit the bonus, which is the 3 drums in a row, and one of them is a 3 drums logo by itself, that is going to trigger growing reels during the bonus, which obviously gives you a better chance to get some bigger line hits. So this one you can win 2 ways. The 3 drums does the free spins feature, which can be really, really good. You can win like $50, $80, $100 on that, even with an 88-cent bet. And then if you pop the pot at the top, you play the jackpot game. You reveal the coins, and then whichever gets to 3 first, whether it be mini, minor, major, or grand, that is the bonus or the jackpot that you win. I've won a ton of minis, as has everybody who's played this game. I've won many minors, and I've actually won a couple of majors too, which were worth, I think, $900 and $950 each time. So I like this game. It's mid volatility. It's fun because you get a lot of paid backs and a couple of interesting games to play. So I do recommend this game. All right, so now on to some of the games that I did play that I don't necessarily recommend, especially if you're not doing well in the casino, your bankroll's getting a little bit low, because these machines can eat your money. 5 Dragons Ultra. This is the first time I've played this game, and I really like it because it's an interesting game to play. There's 2 ways to hit the jackpot. So you can either hit the jackpot kind of like Buffalo, where you hit the 3 coins and it pops the jackpot, or you can arbitrarily fill this bucket of coins and then the bucket will pop and then the coins will start showering into the pay lines. This is the one you really want because the 3 coins just gives you 1 set of pay lines in the bonus, whereas the showering one gives you a lot of coins in your bonus. And the more coins that you get and accumulate, the more set of pay lines you get in the bonus. You can have up to 4 sets of pay lines, and each one has more wild multipliers. Anything from like, I think 5 times to 80 times. And the more of these reels that you unlock, the higher the multipliers are. So if you can hit a couple of spins in the free spin round with some of these high value wild multipliers, you can really win a lot of money. I think I won $260 on 1 bonus. The reason I don't recommend it is because it can take a long time to hit the bonus. And also it's not really doing a lot of line hits. You can get some good line hits outside of the bonus, but there's also a lot of dead spins, and dead spins are our enemy me in my method because we want to try to keep that bankroll and play a long time. So I would say if you have some luck and your bankroll's looking good, play this game because it is fun and you can have a good hit. Buffalo Gold. Everybody knows Buffalo, right? Buffalo! So this is not a good game to play, but I play it every single time I cruise because one time I hit a really good bonus and I won over $600 on a 60-cent bet. That's amazing. However, the bonus is super hard to hit. The game isn't super interesting outside of the bonus. You don't get very good line hits outside of the bonus, and the bonus can actually suck. You could be playing a long time before you hit the bonus and then win like $3 on the bonus. I had this one lady beside me and I sat down and she had been there for quite a while. She had 125 free spins because they kept getting retriggers. You can get retriggers in the bonus if you get 2 or more coins. She kept getting retrigger after retrigger after retrigger. Do you want to know what she won with 125 spins? $17. At the end, she was like, I just want this to be over. So that's not what you want to hear when you're playing a game, right? You want it to be fun. So I do not recommend playing Buffalo or any of the variants. I think there's super high volatility. I don't see the value or the paybacks. But like I said, I will play at least once every cruise because there's nostalgia from winning once. Mo Mummy. Okay, so this is a really fun game to play. It's another game I don't recommend because there can be a lot of dead spins. There isn't any line hits in this game. You have to hit one of the bonuses in order to win. It's got 3 piles of jewels. Each one represents a different bonus that you can win. And the jewels like build really, really quickly and then they just stay there. So you can be playing a long, long time without hitting anything. Now, the mummy bonus is a lot of fun and it can be really good. Basically, the mummy moves around eating these emerald jewels and coins, and it accumulates the coin values and the jewel values. And once you get a few jewels, the mummy gets bigger and captures more of these coins and jewels. And it can be really good. But like I said, it takes a long time to win this. There's additionally a free spin bonus, and I can't remember what the other one is. But like I said, it's a fun game to play, but you could be playing a long time and winning nothing. So I don't really recommend it. All right, so the last game I played on Grandeur of the Seas quite frequently is Coin Combo. This one has 3 variants, at least on Grandeur of the Seas. It's got a monkey one, it's got a tiger one, and it's got a cow one. They're all exactly the same, they just have different characters. So basically this is another pot game. It's got 3 pots. 3 pots does something different: expanding reels, spin and hold, and then a jackpot feature where you select coins until you get 3. So a lot like dancing drums. So this one to me is like right in the middle. You can go a long time without popping any of the bonuses. So that is the negative for it. It can have some really good line hits outside of the bonuses. And if you pop these bonuses in conjunction with each other, you can actually do really, really good. I was very successful on this game. I really like the tiger one where I got all the bonus tigers, the bonus wild game, because I had tons of multipliers and lots of tigers, and that's where I won a lot. I think I won almost $300 on one bonus. So that was really good. But again, you can go a long time without hitting these bonuses. This is one of those games, along with dancing drums, where I wait to see if the pots are full before I play it. Now, another disclaimer. People will say these are random number generators. Your chance of popping any of these bonuses are the same because it's determined on the spin. The odds are exactly the same. I agree with that. I admit that that is a scientific fact. However, here's the one microscopic advantage that I think the pots being full give you. You know that if the pots are full, it's been a while since a bonus has hit. If the pots are empty, you can probably safely assume that the bonus has been played fairly recently. So even though it's microscopic, I do think it gives you a little bit of an advantage. So that's where my luck has been, and that's why I continue to do it. Because, we have anecdotal evidence of something, and whether it's scientifically factual or not, you do what works for you, right? Like, that's why people tap the screen or whatever those things are. In my first Stretch Your Bankroll video, I said that I did certain things that were completely untrue, like turn your volume up, play a machine at the end cap, those kind of things, because I was a bit of a rookie. I've learned those things don't really mean anything now. I still turn the volume up because I like to listen to it and, a little bit of superstition. But other than that, there's no fact behind it. All right, so those are the games I played on Grandeur. Here are a couple of machines that I thought were worth mentioning. They weren't on Grandeur, but I play them every time I see them because I think they're really good for my method. 88 Fortunes and 88 Fortunes Diamond. So basically this game is kind of like the great granddaddy of dancing drums. There's a pot that you're trying to pop. You can pop it by any wild. Every time a wild pops up on your reel, it fills the pot and then it pops. And then that leads to your jackpot game, which is a series of coins. You touch the coins, you reveal the symbols. When you get 3 of the symbols, you either win a mini, a minor, a major, or a jackpot. So just like dancing drums. So the other way that you win is by hitting a coin, a wild, and a coin. That triggers the free games feature, which is actually really good. I think it's actually better than the jackpot game because you're gonna get the mini most time on the jackpot game, which is like $10, $15. So the variant to 88 Fortunes is 88 Fortunes Diamond. And the wrinkle of this is every once in a while, a diamond will pop up. And when the diamond pops up, it will multiply your line hit from anywhere from 5 to 125 times. That can be really good, especially in the bonus. Like you can win really well. And I've actually done quite well on this game. Lots of line hits, lots of return to player. I do recommend these games. So there is another variant to this game. It is the same game, but it's actually in a video cabinet. I like one of those old school video cabinets. It looks like the first video slot machines. And it's the 5-line version. Same thing, the pot, the bonus, the free game play, all of that stuff. So I also play those as well. All right, so what's coming up? A lot of excitement. 4 new ships. By the end of the year, I will be on, starting with the brand spanking new Royal Caribbean Utopia of the Seas. I am so pumped for that one. That's coming up in August. In October, I will be on the brand new Sun Princess, featuring the biggest casino at sea. That's going to be exciting. Then in November, I'm either going to go on Carnival Celebration again, which I absolutely loved and highly recommend, or I'm going to go on its sister ship, Mardi Gras, which is going to be moving to Port Canaveral. So I haven't really decided which one of those I'm going to go on. And then in December, I'm joining a bunch of friends for our yearly cruise, and that is going to be aboard the Wonder of the Seas. So, because I have these cruises coming up, I want to know what videos you guys want me to shoot. More videos about which games I play, what the casino looks like, anything you want, drop your comments below and I will do my best to shoot them for you. Once again, thank you so much for watching.